forget here. So it's on record now. Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everyone. So I'm Rajvi Kaur. I work at the Intercultural Child and Family Center as an educator. And she is my friend, Damanpreet Kaur. She also works there. So today we are here to cook some Punjabi cuisine, which name is Aloo, Sabzi, and Poori. Poori is the flat bread in our in English language. So here we're gonna start. So here we have already the things. Can everybody see? Chopped potatoes, onions, coriander or cilantro, tomatoes, some chilies, and ginger. Here are all the ingredients. So firstly,
We're having some difficulty hearing.
you have a difficulty in hearing?
Yeah, it sounds good now, but when you were doing your ingredients, we couldn't hear anything.
Oh, okay. So this is carom seeds, coriander seeds, mustard seeds, cumin seeds, turmeric powder, salt, and aloo masala. Some chilies, tomatoes, sorry, cilantro, already boiled potatoes, roughly chopped onions. So firstly, we will put some oil in the pot. You can add, 3 tablespoons. Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous because I'm doing this for the first time. On the medium flame.
I think the position of your microphone, maybe you could reposition it a little bit because you're cutting in and out the odd time.
Okay. Now, is it okay? Can you hear me now?
No, I can't hear. How is it for everyone else? Is it working or is it just my?
Having a difficulty.
Yeah, other people are saying it's not good. So see if you can reposition.
Okay, I will try now. So how?
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good there. But it looks weird.
Oh, okay. I know it's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be hard to cook like that.
Yeah, no, that's fine there. Now we can
with
hear
the
you.
mic, not with the microphones.
Yeah.
So we already put some oil in the wok. Now we will add 1 tablespoon of cumin seeds.
Then you're on medium heat, right?
Yeah, on medium heat. And 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds. And we will cook for some minutes. When we will smell some like aroma smell, Then we will add other, onions. We'll add coriander seeds as well. Are you able to see?
Lower your camera just a little bit. There you go. Yeah.
How is it now?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
So if anybody has any questions as we go along, just to ask them in the chat and we'll pass them on to Ravir and we'll see what.
Yeah, by the time it's cooking, I'm gonna chop the ginger. I know it's kind of hard to cook like that. If
You're
you
doing-
have any question, feel free to ask.
Yeah, you're doing good. There's I don't know how many people tonight are cooking along with Rajvir. Is there, maybe we can get a show of hands here or who's cooking along tonight.
Mhm.
Usually we have 3 or 4, so we have Millie's cooking tonight. She does every week. She follows along with each culture.
Oh, okay. Is she
and-
cooking today too?
Yeah, I think she's cooking next week too. She'll be putting on a demonstration of cooking for us,
Oh,
just like
okay.
you are, right? But she's cooking along with all our participants each week, right? So
Mhm.
Karen, are you
So-
cooking tonight with us or?
So now I'm gonna add the chopped ginger. We'll cook for, I think, couple of minutes, and then we'll add the chopped onions.
So that's about 1 cup of chopped onions, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I have a question from one of the participants here.
Yeah.
Karu has asked if they can use dried cilantro.
Yeah, they can use dry cilantro as well.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I think there will be only the difference, maybe the taste, I guess, because I ever used the dried cilantro. I used these, cilantro, the fresh one.
And if it's dried, it's probably only about half as much, right?
Yeah,
Use, yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna add onion.
So this dish that you're making, is it your go-to dish or is it a cultural dish that is very popular? Or is it
Yeah,
just
it's
your-
yeah, it in our country, it's a very popular dish. Usually we make this dish, when somebody visit, just to welcome them. special, we cook, we make this dish.
So this is when you'd have it, a lot of
Yeah.
your special gatherings, birthday
Yeah.
parties, that sort of thing,
Yeah.
wedding,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Even some religious functions, we also like make this dish. Is it visible? Yeah, it's visible. We'll cook until it will turns into like a very light brownish. Of the tomatoes. Yeah, till it will take a time to cook, I'm gonna chop the tomatoes. Yeah, we just need, I mean, roughly chopped tomatoes, 4 to 5 tomatoes. My headphone is getting off and I am having a hard time in chopping all those stuff.
Well, we can hear you now. Might be
Okay.
uncomfortable, but we can hear you.
Yeah. So I'm also chopping the onion, tomatoes. Well, this is the good way to like connect with the multicultural people, I guess.
Yeah, this is week number 12 that we've done this.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Yeah, so we actually have scheduled right now up to 15 weeks of cooking demonstrations from 15 different cultures, right? So people are having fun joining in and trying cooking other cuisines and learning about different cultures. And so anything you want to offer up about your culture, unique things we don't know, things we should know,
Mhm.
feel free to tell us,
Yeah, I sure I will let you know, like in future, if we'll do more like this, I will let you know. I have like a lot of recipes that I can share, but some are very like time consuming. We need, I think, more than 3 hours for the sweet dishes. So that's pretty long.
Yeah, we're hoping one day that we'll all be able to get together in the center and actually taste some of this cooking if you're not cooking it yourself,
Mhm.
on a weekly basis. And we've got a few ideas up our sleeve as far as having, different groups try the food and people come in, the community come in, maybe having somebody come in and serve a certain culture to our board members during their board meeting, or,
Okay.
there's lots of different
Yeah.
ideas we have, right?
Yeah. Well, we can like cook on our like at the place, but still we can, the share the written recipes. They can try at home, like everybody.
Yeah, Millie, certainly you can ask any cultural questions, providing it's to do with Ravshear's culture, then she could probably answer it, right? Uh, Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah.
Millie. Ask her, and I'll pass it on to her. Millie, like I said, she'll be cooking for us next week. Online
Okay.
here, she'll be cooking for our Ukrainian food is what we have her scheduled for, right? So
Mhm.
anyway, she, like I said, she cooks every week along with and she has a question here for you. Uh,
Okay, go ahead.
yeah, just one sec. So Millie is asking, this is Punjabi. So they're wondering how it is distinctive from other regions like Gujarati or Bengali. Uh, she's wondering how your food is distinctive from.
Oh, that's a good question. So there are like some foods that are, I think, similar with the Gujaratis one. We also, I mean, in some like a big occasions, like a chef, they cook some Gujarati food as well. But the difference is, I think dokla is the Gujarati food that we also like cook that food in our culture as well. About the flavor, it's hard. I mean, we Punjabi culture like mostly salty and spicy, and the Gujarati they are kind of like a little sweet and sour. This is the difference. So here I'm gonna add the chopped onions, tomatoes, and also the green chili. You can see I cut it into the half like this. I'm gonna add these two. Um,
So this considered a spicy dish?
yeah, this is considered a spicy dish. I'm gonna add salt, 1 tablespoon. Even you can add like according to your taste. Half tablespoon of turmeric powder. Sometimes we need to add like more or less turmeric powder because some turmeric powder are very, I mean, strong. So we need to like add according to that too. Because some turmeric powder release the, I mean, yellowish color. And yeah, now we're gonna cover with this lid. We'll let it cook like this for around 10 to 15 minutes until it looks like a gravy. You know what I mean?
And until the tomatoes are basically cooked down, right? Into
Yeah,
into a sauce, more or less, right?
yeah. And it will also like leave the oil from this whole thing. So now I will do the another thing we need. I mean, this is for the sabji, and now we need for the I'm present the thing for the puris. That's the flat bread. For that, we need
Millie's asking about the chili peppers. Yeah, Millie, she added the chili peppers just after the tomatoes. So they're in the pot now or in the pan now.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the pan, we put the oil. We're gonna put the oil so that the flat bread dip into that, and we will fry those flatbreads. And I'm gonna need this whole per all-purpose flour. We need just for the 4 person, we need 2 cups of this. Sorry, I'm using knife.
So this recipe is for about 4 people. So 2 cups for 4 people.
Yeah. Okay. One.
So this bread you're making, the flatbread, is that something you make quite often, Roger?
Sorry?
Is it the bread you're making now? Do you
Mhm.
make that quite often in your household?
Yeah,
Like you don't eat regular bread so much, and uh you would make this fresh kind of every few days.
yeah. We need like a fresh. I mean, we need to fry it before we like few minutes before we serve it.
So you eat this with a lot of different meals then.
Yeah, we can eat with a lot of different meals. Like there are chana masala with shahi paneer. There are different kind of like varieties of food that you can eat this with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for to need this one, we just need salt, little bit salt. I mean, just to give the flavor. Some people prefer to add the salt, and some don't. Oh wait, let me wait. It's hard to move with my headphones. Just, I mean, just a pinch, even less than that. Mhm. And we need just water and 1 teaspoon of oil. That's it. So we need to knead this flour, not too, I mean, thick and not too thin, just like we can easily make the balls, like the small balls with this one. If it will be too, I mean, thick, it's gonna be hard to roll with the rollers.
So can you estimate how much water you would put in? Like a quarter cup, a half cup?
Well, I will add, I mean, I can't tell you like the exact, because some people like, I mean, how can we say? Well, how much water we need to this one? Because I usually use with the estimation.
Yeah, you need the consistency according to the so that you can make balls and it doesn't get stick on your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll show us the consistency.
Yeah,
Well,
I will show once I'm done with this.
It's kind of like people asking how much water do you put in the rice? Well, everybody gets used to knowing just what it's supposed to look like, right?
Yeah. Uh, any guess like how much we need? I guess maybe 1 cup.
Like we put two cups of
Flour.
so it will be almost one.
Yeah, it will be almost 1 cup
Yeah.
of water.
But you don't have to put all the water at one time. You extra portions you have to put water.
Yeah, just to check the consistency.
It should be like it doesn't get sticks on the ball.
Caro is asking if you added the ginger yet to the tomato sauce, the onions and tomato, and have you added the ginger yet or no?
Yeah, I added like I cooked ginger.
Yeah, near the beginning, right? Yeah.
Yeah, in the beginning. You can skip, like if someone doesn't like, you can skip. Because there are some people who don't like the ginger. You can just add like a tablespoon of its paste, or you can skip if you don't like. There are many recipes like we don't really add the ginger. And also depends on the preference as well. Some people like ginger most and some don't. You can see It's a little bit turning into the, I mean, getting sauce.
Can you lower the camera a bit? We just see the top edge there. It looks good.
Reading is also kind of hard work. So you can see, we can easily like make the, it doesn't stick to my hands and easily to make the balls. It's not too thick and not too, I mean, um, hard.
Yeah,
So
probably
we'll,
like regular dough consistency, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, regular dough. We will cover this for 5 to 10 minutes. Wait, you can see this. I can smell spicy here. So now I will chop the boiled potatoes. Are you able to see?
Yeah, that's fine where you have the.
Here. On one side, we already, I mean, put the oil in the pan for puris. It shouldn't be like really hot, more than I guess medium. Because if it will be medium, It's gonna hard to cook those flat. Fry those puris. Wait, I need to change my gloves.
So your potatoes are fully cooked now or just half cooked or,
It's a fully cooked. You can either microwave or either you can boil it. It's all depend on you. You prefer microwave. If you want to do microwave, like it's a fully cooked. But we boiled it like. So now I'm gonna add that aloo masala.
so that ingredient, you gave us a location to pick it up at. I guess it's available in most of the specialty Indian stores or the Asian market or places like that, right?
You can add like according to your taste, but we added it 2 tablespoons. It gives a. Would you like to explain?
Hi, everyone. Hello?
So
No, they can't hear. I can't hear them.
you can't?
No. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I was asking
Yeah, yeah.
earlier, the spice or the seasoning you just put in.
Yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
had given a location. um, You're given a location to purchase that. Just trying to find out the All India supermarket. That's available at most Asian markets, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The Aloo
It's this
masala?
one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's
Superstore would have that, they're probably. Need-
I'm not sure in the superstore because we checked Walmart also. We didn't got from there. And I think it will be easily available in our all
Many of
Indian, yeah,
Indian,
Indian stores.
So a specialty Indian
Yeah, yeah,
store.
yeah, yeah.
Millie, did you find, oh, there she is. Indian Bazaar on 118th Avenue and 45th Street, she found. So an Indian specialty store.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we are gonna add now the potatoes. And like it's almost done, it's softened, tomatoes and onions. So we're gonna add potatoes.
So I guess a person could add into this like chicken
Yeah, yeah,
or
sure. Yeah, yeah,
beef,
yeah.
um, to make it, if they prefer to have a little bit of meat with it, right?
If you will add chicken instead of the potatoes, it will be a kadai chicken because usually we could cook kadai chicken also the same. It's the same
Oh, really?
recipe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just instead of this aloo bhaji masala, you have to add the kadai chicken masala. Hello?
Yeah, I heard you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now we will add some water.
add 1 cup of water.
We are going to cover it and we'll give it 5 to 10 minutes more. And till that much time, we're going to make our puris. Okay, you can continue now. Oh. Nakara?
Yeah. She gonna do it. Oh.
We are just first going to check if the oil is good. Yeah, it's already done. Because it's floating and it's almost done. Yeah. Cooked. The oil is hot and now we will cook the puri.
So your
So-
oil is on about a medium heat, right?
Yeah. So we just checked is the oil enough hot or not by putting a like little bit that ball, tiny ball in the oil. So we're gonna dip this ball little bit and we're gonna roll it.
So that's what you do with each of them is dip it a little bit in the oil.
Yeah, each
And
one,
then-
each ball. So that it couldn't stick on that flat thingy. I don't know what do we call it. In English, but in our language, it's chakla.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's like a stone little platter kind of thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah. Here you go now. If you see like it's too the oil is too hot, you can like maybe like low heat or there you go. Here.
So that takes no time at all, like
Yeah,
20
it doesn't.
seconds. Yeah.
Yeah. Just like it looks like brownish, brown. There you go. I'll show this one. Wow. You can even fry the puris in air fryer too, if you are healthy. If you want to eat some healthy. Yeah, she said if you want to eat healthy, you can fry these puris in the air fryer. If someone is very, I mean,
Yeah. Who wants to eat healthy, right?
yeah. You see this aloo sabzi? It's almost done. Make sure the bread is enough flat because if it will be not, it might will not, I mean, it will not be kind of fluffy. You see,
So you said make sure it's which?
yeah, we need to switch as well. And also, I'll tell you now. When we roll, make sure the bread is like enough flat. It should not be like too, what we can say?
Too thick?
Too,
Too thick?
yeah, thick. It should not be like too much thick Because if it will be too much thick, it will not be like this. It will not be cooked like this one. Has to be just like this. You see the thickness of this?
So tell us, who taught you to cook?
Who taught me to cook?
Yeah,
Actually, I learned from my mom.
yeah. So,
Because I used to cook like when I was, I think around 7 or 8 years. Since that, I helped my mother. Then now I live all by myself. I cook by myself.
were you born in Canada or did you immigrate from your
I im-
country?
I immigrate from my country. I've been here since 2018.
Oh, you came in 2018?
Yeah, 18.
Ah,
So I came here on study permit.
okay.
Yeah, now I'm like I have a work permit. Yeah. So now here we gonna mash like a little bit potatoes. Not all, like little bit, just to give a gravy-ish look.
So why do you do that? Just to thicken it a bit or?
Sorry, I can't hear you
I say,
because
when
there
you
was
mash
kind of.
her, why do you mash them? Just to thicken the sauce a bit?
Yeah, just to like give a gravy-ish, look. It's kind of sauce. It should not be like too saucy.
Okay,
You see, yeah, you see how does it?
yeah, it's not runny, yeah.
It's not like a runny sauce. Yeah, we're gonna turn off, and now we will put those. We'll chop the coriander, cilantro. It's already washed. So just let you know that she took the gloves off because the oil was hard. That's why we just took off the gloves. So it doesn't catch the fire or like that. You see the aloo sabzi. How does it look?
Oh, it looks yummy. Looks very
Oh,
appetizing, making me hungry.
oh.
Every
How
Thursday
about we
they always.
bring for you tomorrow?
Yeah, that would be
Do
great.
you want to
Donna.
taste it?
Sure, I wouldn't mind. Yeah,
Okay,
every
we will
Thursday
bring.
you always make me hungry, right? So, yeah. So is
Yeah.
everybody else that's cooking this, are they, does theirs look like that? Or are they caught up to, so when you're eating this, you would just like dip your bread in it and kind of make um,
Yeah.
with the bread and then eat it that way, right?
Yeah, we just eat that way. Like we just take the small piece from this bread and just to do like a dip and just enjoy it. Here you go. She gonna show you. Let's try some. I'm hungry too now. Just like this. You see?
Yeah.
Um, it's yummy.
Yeah, Millie says that I asked her if, or ask everybody how's theirs looked, and they said hers looks. She says ours is a rougher shape, so maybe it's not mashed enough.
Maybe it
She's
could be
not.
the way.
She's not the expert you are. So this is a pretty relatively quick meal, right? Because you're not having to cook meat, and I guess boiling the potatoes is the preparation to it and the chopping of the ingredients, but pretty well the cooking time, it all cooks up pretty fast, right?
Yeah.
From your bread, I mean, it cooks within seconds, right?
Yeah.
So it does look very appetizing and um, yeah.
Don't worry, Brad. We will bring some for you tomorrow.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I think it took almost I mean 1.5 hours because we already chopped some material. We had chopped onions, potatoes
So
already boiled. So I think if we like do whole thing, I mean, at the same time, like boiling or maybe microwaving the tomatoes or potatoes, it will take, I guess, less than 2 hours.
yeah, I have another question for you.
Yeah.
Karu has no green chilies. So she's asking if they can use chili powder, or would you suggest some other uh, replacement or substitute?
Well, you can use a chili powder or maybe chili flakes because we just need to give the, hot taste or spicy taste. So yeah, you can add those. Well, I don't think so. There is other substitute instead of, for chili. No, right? Well, black pepper is gonna be too, I think. Well, yeah, I can say you can add those chili powder or chili flakes in that. Depend on how much spicy you like.
Yeah, she's got some pepper flakes, so she'll try that.
Okay.
So I mean, you're used to hot, spicy food, right? I was gonna say on a scale, how hot would this dish be in the, I guess you could make it hotter by adding more chilies, right? But is this like a mild or medium?
It's
hot?
it's mild. For me, it's mild.
How about I tell you tomorrow how mild it is?
Okay, yeah. You're gonna explain how was it?
Yeah, no, I like spicy, but
Then I
no,
think it's gonna be very mild if you you like more spicy or like
yeah.
very.
Hey, there was one ingredient there, the carom, Millie's asking, and I didn't see it go into the flour. The carom seeds?
Yeah, we actually her daughters. Sorry, we didn't talk about that. Her daughters don't like that carom seed, so that's why we didn't add it into that. Well, we put the carom seeds as well. Just for digestion. Yeah, it's just for healthy digestion. And also it tastes like pretty good if you add those carom seeds. Sorry about that. I didn't tell you about that. We just
Yeah.
skipped because of her daughters because they don't like it.
So if it's not too late, Millie, you can add your seeds.
Sorry?
I said to Millie that if it's not too late, she could add her seeds to the flour.
Yeah, she can
Right.
add now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like a need for a couple seconds. Now she gonna add on top. Even we can add on top too. Just there you go. Did you see it?
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Next time, I would like to cook sweet dish. If I'll get a chance. I mean,
No, you're welcome to come back again. We can schedule another date. We're actually, we call it our second semester. We're just starting to take or make invitations for chefs to come and show their culture and
mhm,
cooking of that. So if you want to make another round,
yeah,
yeah, and do a different dish, that would be fine.
sure, I will be.
So out of on your bread there, you keep making flatbread bread after flatbread. So that 2 cups would make probably
It
like
will
a dozen.
make, I guess, we still have like this much flour. So I think around 12 to 14.
Oh yeah, okay.
It also depends on the size, how much size you are making. If it's kind of like this much size, it will be 12 to 14. If it's larger than that, it will be automatically, I mean, it will be less in number.
So is there anything you want to tell us about where you're from and a bit about your culture? Not the food, but just some things we might want to know about your culture or your country?
Well, I am from in Punjab, India. We both are from there. So I live, I born in city Jalandhar. I think she born where? Pathankot. Those are very, I mean, popular and the cities in Punjab. And so our like uh like what you want to know about my culture? What else? I mean,
Um, I guess are you you're in a big city? Is that where you're from? Pretty big city?
well, I lived in a village. It's not like a big, not too small. It's like a kind of medium. I mean, like a village. Well, the city is a pretty big.
So what is the industry? The most, I guess, is it clothing or fishing or agriculture or?
So yeah, in our culture, the agriculture is the most famous, and clothing, I would say, is the second one. Yeah, agriculture, we usually cultivate I mean, rice, wheat. These are the most popular uh, in at my site, and there are some other also like vegetables, um, potatoes, peas, carrots. Well, it depends on the zone, which area you are living. So yeah, there are different. Our my city is a more popular, and we cultivate like wheat and that rice. These are most popular.
Yeah, so farming community, right?
Farming community.
Yeah.
And the clothing is the second one. Yeah. It's all about
Like-
like the Punjabi suits. In our culture, we can like most of the families, they don't prefer their children, especially girls, to wear these Western dresses. It all depends on the families as well. If
Oh,
they are
that's,
living, if, yeah, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say like factories, clothing factories is what is in your community where your family.
Yeah, there is one city that's, I think only one city that has a clothing factory. That is Ludhiana. It's also in Punjab. That's the name of the city. So every, like you can say, those all boutiques, they buy the clothes from there. Fabrics for, I mean,
And
for
in these times, how is your family doing? They doing okay? They're safe? You talk to them often?
yeah, they are good, but like nowadays, I just heard it's in the red zone because of COVID, you know, because people, how can I like explain? It's, yeah, it's mainly under the red zone now. But my family and her family, they are doing pretty good. We always like, I talk to them morning time, evening time, like before going my, before starting my work and after, like I've done my work every day. There are a few days then that I don't talk with them, but almost I talk every day. And she also, well, she is here with her family, husband, two daughters, my friend. And yeah, they
Yeah,
are
that's good that
okay,
you,
but I miss them a lot.
yeah, I
Because
bet. And
this
you can't,
time I can't even visit India. I can't go there because it's gonna be almost 3 years that I'm living like far from them, and I miss them a lot, a lot.
yeah, it's good that you keep in touch with them and you can't stop the worry though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if sometime I feel so lonely, I just come to my friend house and we cook together. We enjoy our breakfast together, lunch together. Yeah. So it's they like, I feel that time I feel like okay, now I'm fine, because there are some days that I feel very low because I live all by myself. I don't live with anyone else. So yeah. So
Yeah,
we,
so
yeah,
Caro was asking how many that make, but I think we said about 14 or 15 of them out of that 2 cup recipe of flour, right? So
yeah.
anyway, it looks like you've already done all your cooking, and so I want to take this time to thank you for sharing your cuisine with us and your kitchen, and want you guys to have a good meal. So sit down and relax and enjoy. And just a reminder, next week, Millie's going to be on. She'll be doing some Ukrainian cuisine. So
Oh, okay.
everybody come join us then. And any other questions from anybody or comments that Caro is saying thank you. It's so tasty. So she's made hers
Wow, good to hear that.
and Millie says thank you for sharing your talent in cuisine. So she's probably just ready to sit down and eat hers too, because she cooks along, right? So again, thank you very much and have a
Thank
good
you.
evening. And
Thank you so much for joining. Thank
I'm
you
looking-
so much for giving me this opportunity and my friend, because
Yeah.
I ever did this before, like online class. It like enhance our, you can say, confidence level. So
Yeah.
I'm more confident for the next time.
Yeah, no, you
And
did a great job, and I'm looking forward to my lunch tomorrow.
oh yeah, sure, sure. We will
Okay, good
bring.
night.
Okay, bye bye. Have a good
Yeah,
night.
thank you. Say thank you to your friend too.
Thank you, Daman.
Thank you. Thank you.